In the cold, silent corners of America's wilderness, Israel Keyes moved like a ghost, a man without a pattern, without mercy, and without a soul. Born in 1978 in rural Utah, he was raised far from the eyes of society, homeschooled in isolation, molded by extremist beliefs, and taught that the world beyond his family's walls was corrupt. But it wasn't faith or survivalism that defined him. It was the quiet, growing hunger that lived beneath his calm exterior. Keyes learned early how to disappear. As an adult, he became what investigators would later call a traveler in darkness. He built murder kits, buckets filled with rope, duct tape, guns, and cash, buried across the country, waiting years before returning to use them. He'd fly thousands of miles, rent a car, and drive deep into unfamiliar towns. There in the dead of night, he hunted at random, strangers who never saw the danger coming. No emotion, no connection, no witnesses. In February 2012, the mask began to crack. 18-year-old Samantha Koenig vanished from the coffee stand where she worked in Anchorage, Alaska. Security footage revealed a shadowed figure forcing her away at gunpoint, a man whose calm, calculated movements betrayed a lifetime of practice. Keyes held her captive before killing her, then staged a ransom photo days after her death to buy himself time. Weeks later, his trail of ATM withdrawals stretched across the American South, a silent breadcrumb trail of his own undoing. When police finally caught him in Texas, Keyes didn't fight. He smiled. Inside the interrogation room, he spoke with chilling composure, describing murders across the country as if reciting a grocery list. He confessed to killing at least 11 people, but there was no pattern, no mercy, and no trace. His victims were buried, burned, or hidden in lakes and forests, their stories lost to time. In December 2012, inside a jail cell in Anchorage, Israel Keyes slit his wrists and hung himself, leaving behind a cryptic suicide note drenched in blood and madness. It wasn't an apology, it was poetry of death, a final taunt from a man who thrived on secrets. The FBI would later admit they might never know the full scope of his crimes. Israel Keyes didn't just kill people, he killed answers, leaving behind only silence and fear. A traveler without a face, a name whispered in the same breath as the unknown. The kind of evil that doesn't fade, it waits, buried deep in the dark.